Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Kansas State versus Oklahoma college basketball matchup on Tuesday, January 30th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we give at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK, you'll get 15% off. We also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays for people who make big bets and have big bankrolls. People looking for that one-on-one concierge style service. If that's you, go ahead and text the number that you see on the screen. They're not available on the website. You got to text that number. But let's get to this one. Kansas State taking on Oklahoma. Kansas State 14-6 on the season. Oklahoma 15-5. But Porter Moser Sooners kind of heading in the right direction, or wrong direction, 1-2 straight up and against the number on the road this season. But really, that's not what we're all that concerned about with the Sooners. It's these back-to-back losses, the home loss against Texas and the home loss against Texas Tech. Boy, the Texas game, they got beat up in. And the Texas Tech game, they let one that they had in their grasp the entire way just get away from them and, just got beat by a team that clearly wanted it more. That's all it looked like. Of course, the Sooners, when they've gone on the road, they do have the win at Cincinnati, but the losses against Kansas and TCU, they have the home win against Iowa State, but that really seems like a long time ago, more than 3.5 weeks ago. It's funny how things change so fast in the world of college basketball and really all sports. We look at Kansas State, back-to-back losses, but I have to say, if you're going to have losses, these are the forgivable type losses that they've had. They've lost their last three road games, and those were against at Texas Tech, losing by a point in a game they were getting 6, losing at Iowa State and at Houston. So really, 3 teams that are headed to the NCAA tournament with reasonably high seeds, and really not more than 6 losses between them all. So those are the type of losses that you can take. And when we look at Kansas State, this team has played pretty hard, and while we've seen them have some rough losses too, well, I kind of like the way that they're playing. We look at Oklahoma, they shoot the ball extremely well from the floor. The three-point shooting could use a little bit of help, at least the way it's been going lately for them. In Kansas State, they're really good defensively, and that's what they have to do, to play with these teams in the Big 12. They don't have the recruiting classes that some of these other Big 12 teams do, but they manage to hang with them on a nightly basis. The Kansas State offense certainly could use a little improvement as well, and if they're lacking in an area, that's it. But the thing is, when they get home, they just seem to get right. And when we see Oklahoma here, 12th best at guarding the perimeter, 52nd best in the nation at guarding shots from the floor, you would think they would be a massive favorite in this game. The thing is, Oklahoma may be better overall on the boards, but if you break it down offensively and defensively, I think Kansas State might have them on either side, especially at home. And I think that Oklahoma turns the ball over just a little bit too much for my taste. I just think that, Kansas State, actually not that great in that area either. I think this one's going to be a competitive game, and I think if it was in Norman, I probably would maybe lean to the Sooners. In the Little Apple, I think I'm going to lean to Kansas State, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.